I was gifted these earbuds, and they're so much more than just listen to music. The first thing I love about them is how lightweight it is, and they're so sturdy. It doesn't come off when I shake my head. If you wear glasses, it has you covered. It doesn't bother at all. And if you don't wear glasses, but you want to go for a walk, it also works with sunglasses. And they look super cool and like fashiony. So I love them. The coolest thing though is the actual case. So this is what it looks like. It's touchscreen, very easy to use. You just slide it and it unlocks, which I appreciate that it does lock because a lot of times it can be in my pocket and just doing stuff, but it's not because it's locked. You can play games, which I think is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So if I want to play a game, it has voice assistant, so I can actually have it ask for the voice assistant on my phone. One of my favorite things, though, is the camera control. So you can literally take photos by clicking on the case, and it takes photos on your phone. A lot of times, you just don't have someone to take a photo, whoever you're with. I have a son, a dog. I love taking photos, and sometimes it's just very cumbersome to put a timer and run. So I love the fact that I can do this with this case. In terms of other cool features, it has a flashlight feature that you can click and then it all turns white. So for some reason you need to be able to see something, or you're like me who may drop something in the car and you need to look. Find My earphone for me is one of the most important ones because I'm the kind of person who a lot of times wears just one. Just gives me more peace of mind so I can kind of hear everything that's going on. And I will leave them on the kitchen counter, on the bathroom, in my son's room, and I have no idea where they are. So I definitely will be using this feature a ton. You can do different times, wallpapers, languages, screen brightness, timers. There's just so much you can do, and it's so lightweight and it fits literally in your pocket. So easy to transport. On the inside, I just have one on to show you. So you can see how they fit. It's just very easy. The charging is awesome on this case. It lasts about 4 to 5 hours, and you can charge your earbuds 8 different times. So you have 50 hours of this in your pocket. For parents or anyone who's watching, who I know is also very busy, it's so game changing to be able to just travel or leave the house and know that there's 50 hours on this, and you don't have to worry. So I barely have to charge this. It just lasts for so long. It does have noise canceling around the environment. So if I'm on the phone, it'll kind of cancel out 90% of the traffic or noises around me so the person on the receiving end can't hear it, which we've all been on calls where you hear so much background noise. And lastly, the material that it's made of, it works for if you sweat a lot, if you're in the rain. I know obviously rain sometimes can happen very unexpectedly, but I highly recommend giving these a try. Again, so lightweight, great charging, noise canceling. You can play games, take photos from it. There's just so much you can do with this tiny yet potent case. And of course, for music, it sounds great. And I also use it to listen to podcasts. And again, this is how it looks. And I will do a very quick close-up just to show you. It's so easy. And this makes it so it adjusts very well to the shape of your ear. So I highly recommend these.